The thing that we sort of seized on was the AP, an AP reporter last week asked the mayor point blank about one of these anecdotes in which Adams described in the book that he was given a handgun by a friend of his in school, pointed the handgun at like a group of his friends and pulled the trigger, not knowing if it was real or not. And the gun went off. And like that was the cautionary tale about why kids shouldn't be trusted around firearms. Not that you would even really need to make that point.
Yeah.
Like
why would you give a grade schooler a loaded handgun?
Was there like a faction on city council that was like, let's just see what happens?
Right.
Don't let it happen.
Hey, let's hand them out, see what happens. Maybe it's good.
Completely unnecessary anecdote. And the mayor answered the question. He was like, no, that never happened. And then when the reporter pressed him and said, no, this is in your book, the administration denied even publishing the book, said it was a ghostwriter. There's a lot of strange things happening there. So yeah, that's the don't let it happen saga that was in the news recently.
I mean, forget the anecdote about firing a gun at school. There's also a lot of great helpful tips and tricks concluded in this book. But like the anecdote about being given a gun and firing at school is like, you think you would have heard about that story if the guy who did that became mayor eventually, like who did a school shooting years ago. And also like, what happened with that? Was he expelled? But like, whether it's the anecdotes about, whether it's the embellished stories about kids smoking fentanyl-laced weed or whatever, he really feels a need to like include himself to embellish the authenticity of these anecdotes that are obviously untrue. And then like, I mean, this is a repeated pattern in his administration.